Hi Aries, I'm Ellie Rose for Psychic Future. This is your horoscope for the 2nd to the 8th of March. So this week we are still in Mercury retrograde. I know that I am talking a lot about Mercury retrograde at the moment, but it is quite a big deal and it seems to be affecting quite a lot of you as well. We've had quite a lot of people phoning up going, what are we doing? What's going on with this Mercury retrograde? So I thought that I would talk a bit more about that. In addition, I do have a blog post up, a video post, so you can watch that just to learn a little bit more about the Mercury retrogrades of 2020. But back to this week, we have got Mercury is slipping back into Aquarius. Now Mercury obviously was in Pisces, that's where it began its retrograde. And now that it's in Aquarius, essentially what is happening is that we are being tasked to think of something, to figure out something about the way that we communicate with other people, because something about it is perhaps not working for us. So this can come in many different guises. For you in particular, Aries, it might be about other people being a bit blunt with you, or you being a bit blunt with people. This Mercury retrograde, obviously Mercury is the planet of thought and communication. When it's going backwards, it seems to kind of slow down and get a little bit stuck, and people communicate in ways that they perhaps normally wouldn't do during a normal time that's not Mercury retrograde. So be a little bit careful at the moment about the way that you communicate with yourself and the things that you are hearing from other people as well. Take it with a pinch of salt. Don't just kind of like jump to conclusions, because it can hurt you quite a lot this week. Just to balance things out a little bit, Venus is moving into Taurus this week. Venus is the ruler of Taurus, so this is a lovely place for her to be. So the best way to deal with any particular miscommunications is for you to kind of like just embody this sense of love, this sense of compassion, and to give to yourself as well. Venus in Taurus is very much about self-love. So when you are nurturing yourself and you're giving yourself self-love, then you're able to, one, not take what other people say, and two, obviously not react in the same way. So I am going to do you a little tarot reading. Let's just grab my cards. Let's see what we've got for you this week. Okay, we have the King of Swords. So the King of Swords is very strategic. He's not an emotional sort at all. So this is a week for you to get organised, have a very tight schedule and stick to it, and to try not to let your emotions run away, because when that happens, you might find that they are perhaps not quite right, or that after the event, of like this emotional upheaval or whatever it is that happens this week, that you realise that, oh, those emotions weren't right actually, or maybe I overreacted, or maybe the other person overreacted. So the King of Swords is all about being kind of like straight and using your logic, using the kind of masculine side of your brain rather than the emotional side. So that is all from me, guys. I hope that you have a lovely week, and I'll see you next time.